Hi guys! Today I'm going to be putting a pair of step-down casters on a ripping station that I built about a month and a half ago. And while I'm doing that, I'm also going to talk to you a little bit about my new intro, which you'll see at the end of this video, and then also just discuss a little bit of my background with visual arts and my lack of background with anything related to video. So let's start with the casters, and then I'll move on to talking about the intro video a little bit. Let's get started. I bought these on Amazon, and I thought that they were going to be full casters when they arrived. But when they arrived, I found out that there was a little bit more assembly required than I had initially thought. So let's get started assembling these step down, high quality casters and see just how easy this easy install template and these instructions are. I just want you to know I'm not good at following instructions. Usually I just try to figure it out, mess it up, and then use the instructions. But today I'm going to try my hardest. I'm going to try my hardest to follow instructions. So let's see how this goes. So here we have the instructions. It looks pretty simple, and that's good news for me. Okay, so the first thing you should do is take everything out of the box and put it on a counter, because it obviously looks a lot less intimidating when you can see all the parts and it's not just a jumbled up pile of steel in a box. So I was following the instructions and it was not working. So I got some outside help, and turns out the instructions are very bad. So I guess that's what I get for trying to follow instructions. Anyway, as you can see, this was the problem with the instructions. These bolts are in the wrong placement. It doesn't tell you. These are vinyl lock nuts, and as you'll see when I start assembling it, you need to use 2 wrenches for vinyl lock nut bolts. Right, let's try this again. Okay, I'll need this, and that, and 2 of these, 1 of those, and 1 of those. Okay, so those are put together now, and I'm going to attach them to the ripping station. So I'll show you what I've done to set up and prepare for that, and then I'll get started. Okay, as you can see, I've put my ripping station up on, I don't know what these are called, actually. I cleaned a closet yesterday in my house, and these have actually been here since I bought the house, so I don't really know if this is what they're supposed to be used for. I saw the furniture flipping teacher using something very similar beneath her pieces of furniture, and I thought that these would work really well for my job. So I guess we'll see how right or wrong I was about that. Before I do that, I just wanted to just talk to you a bit about my intro and my video experience. Until about November 2019, I never really did anything with videos, and until the coronavirus pandemic hit, I hadn't really watched that much YouTube. I was very familiar with YouTube, obviously, because who isn't, but I hadn't really spent any time watching YouTube, so I've only actually understood how to do YouTube videos for maybe a year and a half when I started. But the reason I started making them was I was looking for a job in Los Angeles, And it became really clear to me, it had been a while since I had done any job searching, and a lot of the applications were asking for video interviews, pre-recorded videos, and send them in. And I was not comfortable being on video. And so I just started making little videos for Instagram and Facebook so that I could get used to talking to a camera, because it is something I think that a lot of people are not used to and need to get used to. You have to send in videos for job applications now. And so I just thought I would start a YouTube channel to get comfortable with doing that kind of thing. So that's my experience with doing YouTube videos and videos in general. I do have a communications major, but my focus was more on social media and writing. And I've done a lot of writing throughout my life, so that just seemed like natural. I originally started in university in my early 20s taking a visual arts, a fine arts degree. And then I dropped that and I moved to Canada and started studying nutrition. And I came back and I picked up a communications degree because it kind of fit in really nicely with some of the education I already had. The reason I'm telling you, the reason I'm even saying any of this is because I want it to be clear, like anybody can start a YouTube channel. Now, I started one just because I needed to get experience, or I thought I did. Obviously I didn't get a job in LA, and I've decided to stay in the Midwest and continue doing the work that I've been doing for 5 or 6 years, which is fine. Anyway, I hope you enjoy my new intro. And if you don't, there's nothing I can really do about it anyway. Enjoy. Hopefully I don't fuck this up. We test it. I hope that all 4 of these are big enough to withstand the weight of my 7 foot, I don't know, this is like a 1.5 feet wide, 7 feet long, and it's going to hold a table saw and a miter saw. So I'm hoping that these can withstand that weight. I guess there's only one way to find out. Okay. First, gotta take everything breakable off the table. Yeah, so I don't know. Let's take a closer look. I'm pretty sure that these are supposed to be off the floor. So I'm gonna have to redo this at some point. Now what I'm thinking is, because as you can see, I don't know if it's a wise move to attach this to 2 pieces. And so if I move it up, that's what would happen. Now, alternatively, what I could do is take a 2x4 across this end here, and then attach these to the 2x4. That's something I'm gonna have to think about, because I think this is gonna put a lot of pressure on the hardware, and ultimately is gonna be a bad thing. But I got them put together. Hopefully that helps anybody who's ever ordered this product. Hopefully that's what one of the reasons you came here was because you wanted to see how to put together this kit. I'll probably do another video of this after I fix it and then put the stuff on it and finish the whole thing so you can see it then. But for today, that's all I've got. have a great weekend, or day, or night, or whenever you're watching this. Thank you for watching my ridiculous videos. Hopefully this one was useful. No particular place to go. So I originally started my YouTube channel right before the pandemic started. And then a lot of things just got overwhelming and I took a hiatus from it. And then I went through, at the beginning of this year, a bit of a mental health crisis. And I turned to YouTube to watch videos and just get lost. And I got inspired. And that's one of the reasons I started, I'm starting to expand my YouTube channel, because I thought that if I could be inspired by people making whatever videos they felt were fun and interesting, then maybe I could inspire somebody else. Inspire somebody else to create a YouTube channel, or inspire somebody else to paint, or to build, or to grow, or to cook, or just to try something new. I'm just picking up this YouTube channel because it's kind of fun. It's something to do. And a lot of the people I know are on social media, and this is a fun way to get to talk to them and do a project with them, even if they're not here.